What's up, YouTube? I need to add this car out just a little bit. This is a video. Basically, I want to talk about why I started the channel. If you saw the last video and you haven't seen any of my other videos before, I apologize for being so vulgar. There was a troll that I needed to address. There was a company shill that kept coming on my page and essentially disrespecting. And I just had to let him know that, you know, if he wanted somebody dick in their mouth, they need to go on somebody else's page with that. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be rolling up some of this strawberry cough. I also have, where are you? There we go. I'm gonna be mixing some flour today while we talk. This is some blueberry yum yum. I'll mix the strawberry cough from Kush Collective, this blueberry yum yum. I think I'm gonna put in, I got a little bit of cherry pie left inside the grinder already, with a little bit of Skittles. Let's get this strawberry cough in there. I love the strawberry cough, bro. It's my favorite flower from Kush Collective. It's so fucking potent, and it tastes so good. Where is the other one? Oh, and I gotta put in some of the Blackwater Kush mints too. This J is gonna taste really fucking good, man. So, I think that should be enough. So I got some cherry pie, a little bit of Skittles, got strawberry cough, got blueberry yum yum, and I got Kush mints. This is gonna be a fire-ass J. So while I'm doing this, y'all prepare whatever it is that you smoke. Cause y'all know the drill, man. Y'all know how I do things. Let me smell. Oh man. Oh, that smells so good. Yo, if you ever had the strawberry cough or the Skittles from Kush Collective, personally I think those are like the top two flowers outside of the watermelon OG that they used to sell, that they stopped selling for some reason, which I'm highly upset about. But we getting ready to go ahead and fire up. I have a little chit chat. And the topic of the day is the origin of my channel and why my channel came about in the first place. And I'm not, you know, this is not a video of me being mad at anybody. Honestly, this video is more like, you know, me paying my respects and saying thank you, really. You know, because the reason I started my channel was off some random shit. And it was because, number one, I've been smoking weed for a long time, man. Like, I might look my age, maybe. I don't know if I do. Like, I'm 29, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I clean my face up and all that shit, I still get carded when I have to go and buy, like, rolling papers or fucking funnel or some shit. I always get carded when I go and buy alcohol, though. Like, if I go buy a beer, I'm definitely getting carded, bro. Like, unless I fucking know the people at the store type shit. So, I've been smoking weed since I was 17. So, I'm like 12 years in, right? There was a time in DC, actually my last year of living in DC, which was 2019 into early 2020, the weed was garbage. And I think the weed was garbage because, to be real with you, like these little youngins that be on the street that be dealing, like some of them be selling like CBD. they picked the buzz out that looked like, you know, the closest thing to weed. And it's like, well, if I could charge a nigga like 50 bucks for 7 grams that I only got for like $20, I'm gonna do that. Because the prices was kind of funny back then too. And then they got weed delivery services like Where's Weed. They have a company called Capital Kush. Don't ever buy from Capital Kush, bro. I was a regular customer of theirs, and I was having my friends order from them too, because I was like, bro, like, I'm getting some gas, like, and the shit was gas at first, and then they did the whole bait and switch thing. Like, they give you really good flour. I was getting $100 half ounces, and it was exotic shit too. I was getting $100 half ounces, $180 ounces, and they would have sales too. Sometimes they would be like, buy 2 ounces, get another one half off. So I would get a couple ounces for like 350 bucks. It was cool. But I say like probably like my 3rd month into like buying with them, they stopped giving me good flour and they started selling me hemp. I knew it was hemp from the taste and the flavor, because I've tried CBD. Like, they didn't have the Delta 8 shit going on at the time. They just had like regular CBD. So I was, you know, I was getting TKO. I was getting a Native hemp brand. Native's actually really good on the CBD front, like not Delta 8. I don't know if Native had Delta 8 now, but Native's a really good CBD brand. I couldn't smoke a lot of their J's back to back, because like if I smoked like 1.5, I would get nauseous. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't like that very much. But I was like, well, if they gonna be like selling niggas CBD and shit like that, and like that's the name of the game now, like you say you a weed dealer but you sell CBD, I might as well start like researching some good ass CBD to buy, because it'll be cheaper if I go and get it myself, right? So I moved out of DC, and then like one day I just so happened to be at a tobacco shop, and they had this shit. This is the Kush Collective Strawberry Cough. My first love, Delta 8 wise, because it got me so fucking high. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, that was not the reaction that I thought I was gonna have getting that bag. Cause like, I smoked CBD before, and I've had some pretty strong CBD too that wasn't Delta 8, you know, back in the day. But that was so good, I was like, man, let me look this up on YouTube. And when I looked it up on YouTube, I saw a couple people that had a couple vape cartridges, and I saw one person who had the flower too. If you look up Kush Collector Strawberry Cough, you'll see the other guy I'm talking about. I think he got like a backwards hat on. He got it like put on a rolling tray, like he's in a room. It's a white guy. You know, just to be no racist shit. I'm just saying, like, trying to give you guys a distinction of who it is that I'm talking about and the video I'm talking about, right? And so I was like, well, damn, there's only one guy on here. But I'm looking up CBD and Delta 8, and the only person I'm seeing is, I saw Chase for Never Star. He doesn't really review flower. He does like carts and shit like that. I saw Just Ran With It. Said he doesn't have Kush Collective on there. I saw CBD Smoke Doc. That was the one that I was like, man, I really like him. Like, at first, he was like my first Delta 8 YouTuber that I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and sub. Cause like, I like the vibes and shit like that. And he didn't have Kush Collective. So I shot him a comment. I was like, hey bro, you should try this flower out. It's called Kush Collective. The Strawberry Cough is really potent. Cause I saw that he was smoking some potent shit. Like, and when he would do close-ups of the flower, I could see how good it looked. I was like, well, it'd be cool to see like one of my favorite people review this. And I think he gave my comment like a heart. And I think he said he was gonna check it out. He never really got around to it. Okay, no big deal. I said, well, he's doing JK Distro right now. Obviously, they're probably a really good company. You know, I saw him do the Calm Leaf. I saw him do a whole bunch of other places too. So I was like, well, you know, he already got like the lineup of flour that he wants to like start reviewing and people that send him stuff, because he has a really nice platform. So, I mean, a random YouTube comment from somebody doesn't have any subs, any videos out, you know, you're just I was just a random, you know what I mean? I was like, well, why would he take a comment from a random and then be serious about it? He could be thinking I'm like trying to spam him or something. And the same thing with Taz. Taz was the second one that I subbed to. He didn't have any Kush Collective. I said, hey, you should check this out. He didn't check it out. Okay. No big deal. No big deal at all. Just ran with it. He was like the third person I subbed to. He didn't have any Kush Collective stuff. But I saw he had literally like everything else. And I was like, okay, well, these guys, they already know what they're doing. They have their lane. They're established in their lane. Cool. That means that the lane is left open for me to go ahead and make videos on the flower, since the person or the people that I watch normally didn't cover the exact flower that I was like, hey, you should do that, because it's not my fucking channel. So, like, number one, I really dig all of their content, like, all the time. They make really good quality videos, and I love it. So I was like, well, you know, these guys, they make really good videos. And obviously, if they're like growing like they are, sorry, I got fucking smoke in my eye. But, you know, they make good quality videos and they're pointing people in the direction of good flower. If I have a flower that I know is good and nobody else has really reviewed it, I saw one person do it, I was like, well, fuck it. Like, why not? I'll go ahead and do it myself. You know what I'm saying? So my first video was the wedding cake. I had the wedding cake like 3 days after I had the strawberry cough. And the wedding cake was really fucking good. I was impressed. I will say I have had batches of wedding cake that I didn't enjoy, where it was more hempy. You didn't really taste like the flavor distillate. I didn't get the runts aftertaste that I thought I was gonna get. You know, but then I've had other batches of wedding cake that was fucking fire from them. You know? So I'm glad that I got the one that was a good batch before I did the video. Same thing with the strawberry cough. And the strawberry cough that I reviewed in the video, the first strawberry cough video I did on the channel, that batch wasn't even as good as the first batch that I had. And I wasn't capping for you guys. It's just the first batch was like that much stronger. So I said, well, these guys pretty much gave me like a blueprint as to like what people are looking for when you watch a flower review. And they left the lane open for me to review this other company. I wasn't getting views. Nobody knew who I was. Shit. I mean, my audience is still small. You know what I mean? It's growing at a really good pace. And I love all the support I get. But at the end of the day, my audience is small, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still making my way up there. And I appreciate everybody's continued support. I remember it was days I would look at the wedding cake video. Like, damn, bro. It got like 6 views. It's been up here for like 3 days. And so I was like, well, I just gotta wait my turn. You know, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Nobody's gonna know who I am. Nobody's gonna know about any other flower than the popular brands. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, it wasn't really a big deal to me. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and get all their flour and review all their flour. And I didn't like all the Kush Collective shit. I hate the gelato. And I hate the OG. Like, that shit tastes like hemp. No flavoring, no terps. The how was all right. The OG had to grow on me. But I don't like it that much. So when I go Kush Collective, I only get the Skittles and the strawberry, because that's really all I fuck with. Like, the wedding cake is good, but the shit be hit or miss sometimes, like with the flavor and the potency. But the other two, I've had consistent bags all the time, so it's like, well, fuck it, I'll just stick with those guys. And so my channel really started off some random shit, because I was like, well, I'll just put this up there since nobody else is really talking about it, you know? And like I said, that's not me like shitting on them or anything. That's really a thank you for allowing me to have that lane to start my channel off. So here we are today. Now, I've affiliated myself with JK Distro, as everybody already knows. And my original plan, like, I didn't know they were going to update their menu as much as they do, was just to run through their catalog and get on to the next company. Well, they update their catalog so often, I'm going to get their flour. That's not to say that I'm not going to get other people's flour, because I have Hemp Cartel coming up. It should be within the next few days. I got CBD Hemp Direct that I'm doing again. Not because of that fucking shill. Not because of that simp mangina that was commenting all over my videos. Not because of that nigga who had that dick in his ass the whole time, mad at me because I had a bad experience with CBD Hemp Direct. No, it's because I've said before, and I'll say it again, I only have one batch from y'all, and I want to give y'all another shot, but I will not be dishonest. Y'all fucked up the first time around with me. It is what it is. ATLR Rex, y'all coming up too. I got a couple of subscriber recommendations on what flour to get, and I have an affiliate link with them set up. But again, if your flour is shit, I will let you know. I don't care who you are. I don't care what company you work for. Any of that. If JK's flour is some shit, I'm probably going to get in trouble, because I'm not going to sit here and be like, guys, go buy this one. That's not good for the audience, yo. Like, the audience is here to find out what the good flour is, not like to pay me. You know, I'm not forcing anybody to use my code. That's something that you're going to choose to do. So for him to say, oh, well, he just paid by them to lie on other companies. No. But we covered that last video. So yeah, my channel really started because nobody will review Kush Collective, and they have some dope ass flour. Though I think it can be, you know, a tad bit overpriced. I was like, well, their vapes are getting exposure, but like, their flour is something to be talked about, because it's really fucking good, you know. And I hope, you know, I hope that people have went and tried the flour out, because there's a lot of us looking to get off weed, and that's the next best thing, to be honest. So yeah, that's why the channel started, because I was getting garbage weed in DC. People were selling regular CBD as it was weed, you know, as the times went on, because at one point it was just weed, and then it was you get weed sometimes, but then when, you know, these plugs, when they get robbed or some bad shit happens, they'll sell CBD for a while to build their capital back up, even though it'll, you know, fuck up their clientele. They're trying to get their money back, you know. So I said, to eliminate everything and all variables, I'll just go get some Delta 8. Fuck it. And here we are today. And I'm happy I started it, and I'm happy that, you know, the audience is growing every day. I'm happy y'all are commenting and interacting with me. And I'm glad I have those receipts from people that have made orders. Because people who have made orders have been extremely happy. And that's the goal. It don't matter what company, and it don't have to be JK Distro. Shit, I fuck with Blackwater just as heavy, and I don't get no commission off of people using my code. That's just me trying to save you money so that you can try some flower that I know you're gonna enjoy, especially if you're an actual weed smoker. So that's why I started doing this shit in the first place anyway. Oh shit, a bee. Anyway, let me get on out of here. Thank y'all again for, you know, liking, commenting, subbing. If you were curious as to why I started the channel in the first place, here you go. So with that being said, my next video is gonna be the cherry pie. So stick around for that. I want to get these videos out of the way before I dropped another review, just in case anybody outside of that guy with the dick in his mouth had any questions as to, you know, why I started the channel, why I've been, you know, on JK Distro like I have been. You know, if a nigga send me free flour and I haven't had it before, I'm not just gonna fucking sit there and not review it. That's stupid. But yeah, if anybody had any questions as to any of that, you know, then cool. And please don't be discouraged from my last video. If you have questions or if you want me to check a company out, I will be able to get to that company on my own time because I'm using my own money to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate everybody who does use my code and order from JK Distro. You know, it does accumulate my commission. I haven't made that much so far. And it doesn't really matter how much I make. You can't really buy my honesty. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So with that being said, I'm out, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Look out for that other review.